Hey, hey, hey. So today I want to talk about how healing the mother wounds is scary and you are going to face resistance. But before we get into that, I am Siobhan, your community cultivator, and I am deeply passionate about community, sisterhood, and personal growth. So if that's your jam, you can continue to watch. So if you are someone who is dealing with mother wounds and you are hurting because of the unhealthy relationship that you have with your mother, I know that you are scared. You are very afraid and you do not want to unpack and uncover things that you suppressed for so long. And so you're going to face resistance, right? You're not going to want to do the inner work. And the reason why is because when you start to dig in and you think about the relationship that you have with your mother or the lack thereof, is you start to feel like something is wrong with you. You feel like no one understands and people think that you're crazy. And so it's easier to avoid it and keep on moving forward with your life versus dealing with the thing that's really hurting you. Now, it may seem easy, but the thing is you're suppressing your feelings because it's still there. And the smallest of the smallest things can trigger you, and then it takes you into this spiral of emotions. So I'll tell you mine. When I was maybe a new mom, my daughter was like maybe 4 or 5 years old or something like that. She would ask me all the time, where is your mother? Why don't we visit your mother? Because she was used to visiting my mother-in-law all the time. And I remember every single time that she would ask me that, I would get teary-eyed and I would cry because I was triggered by that, because I hadn't healed from that. Now, those are very simple questions that a child could ask and very innocent, but because I hadn't done my healing work at the time, it brought up all of these emotions. The same thing with Mother's Day. Pre-2020, Mother's Day was always triggering for me, even though I have children, love, love, love my children. But because of the unhealthy relationship that I have with my mother, with her being emotionally unavailable, it triggered something in me because I didn't have what my heart deeply desired. Now, I had resisted doing the work for years and years and years and years. But now I understand that the reason that I didn't do the work is because I was afraid. I was scared because I didn't know what it was going to feel like on the other side of it. But let me tell you this. Healing my mother wounds, doing the inner work is ongoing, and it's the best decision, one of the best decisions I could have ever made. And I said this before, is that I healed my mother wounds because I want my children to be emotionally healthy. They deserve a mother that has done her work. They deserve the best part of me. They do not deserve a broken part of me. And so because of that, I had to fight the resistance. I had to fight the fear, and I had to show up for myself anyway. And that's the same thing I want for you. You, if anything else, I want you to choose to show up for yourself and do the inner work to grow and heal from your mother issues because of the babies. Your babies need you. Right? They should not have to relive the pain that you've been carrying for years and years and years. That is not fair. So I know you're going to resist this. I know you're going to look at this video and you're going to move on to the next thing. You're going to keep scrolling, but yet that pain is inside. And whether you're feeling it today or you feel it closer to Mother's Day or you feel it in a couple of weeks, at some point you're going to have to address it. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck and stagnant in your life for a very long time, if not forever. And I know that's not what you want. You're not following Be Free Project and the work that I do for nothing. You want to be free. You want to feel fulfilled. You want to flourish. And that way that you can do that, especially if you have an unhealthy relationship with your mother, is to first start your healing journey. And you can do that by investing in the Motherless Child Guidebook, A Sacred Space for Healing Your Mother Wounds. It is where you start to do the inner work. And what we're covering is how to identify if you have a toxic relationship with your mother. How do you identify mother wounds, right? How do you go back and heal your inner child and change your narrative, right? And this is a thing I've been telling women who have been investing in it. I'm going to hold your hand. So you're able to DM me, you're able to email me as you're working through it. So that way you have additional support, because I created this resource because it's exactly what I wish I had when I got started, and I didn't have this. And so now there are so many women who are DMing me all the time, or you're emailing me, or you're seeing me in person. You're like, man, I have mother wounds. I have issues, and I didn't even know it before you started talking about it. Don't let 2020 go by and you not do your inner work. Listen, I want to support you. I want to help you, but you got to take the first step. And that step may You may feel some resistance around it, but take it anyway. With the fear, with the butterflies in your stomach, with the uncertainty, take the step anyway, and I'm going to be here to support you. All you got to do is go to themotherlesschild.com and invest in the digital guidebook. It has writing prompts, a music playlist, affirmations, literally everything that you need to start your healing journey. Again, go to themotherlesschild.com and invest in your healing today, and I hope you have an amazing day.